So a statement was made popular by the same person, and many other like spiritual people say this, that your parents, or for a spiritual seeker your children, they're very ordinary. Like in your past lives also you had your children, you had your parents, so you don't have to be very much attached to them. And they said it in a way which kind of disregards the duty we should have towards our parents or children or close family members. So how should a spiritual seeker, a beginner in the spiritual life, have attitude towards his immediate relatives or immediate well-wishers? Yeah.
Yeah. Now this is a very what do you say, very sensitive question, because it needs to balance uh, two principles which are apparently what do you say, opposed to each other. They are not opposed to each other. One principle is that you need to be detached, that ultimately we are not this body, so any relationship which is connected to this body is temporary. So yes, we had many births in the past, and in each birth, every birth we had parents and relatives, and we don't know who they are, so these relationships are temporary. So yes, that is true. But on the other hand, there is the other principle also, where you need to be grateful, you need to be respectful, uh, and obedient, and what do you say, um, grateful to your parents for all the gifts that they have given to you. Like we have not only received our body, our birth from them, but also this human body itself is a great blessing. Because we have this human body, we are able to do spiritual activities. We have a chance to do spiritual activities, and that is their gift. And also so many other good samskaras we must have gained from our parents and family members and relatives. So yes, we need to be grateful to them for all these things, and we also have a responsibility to serve them, to take care of them, and be respectful and obedient towards them. Yes, so both these principles need to be balanced. We tend to take one principle and often neglect the other. Sometimes we see that people in the name of spirituality, they become irresponsible. They consider themselves to be great saints, and become totally disregardful or disrespectful towards their parents and towards their um, other relatives, and irresponsible towards their family. This is not the teaching of Vedic scriptures. On the other hand, there is the other extreme, where people uh, become too attached, to their families, too much, what do you say, in illusion of this relationship, in the so-called responsibility towards them. Sometimes out of that they do not pursue spiritual activities, because I want to please my family, right? So being too attached, on the other hand, is also not appropriate. On the other hand, becoming irresponsible, and what do you say, in the name of detachment, we tend to become hateful or irresponsible. So both are not supported by the scriptures. Neither become irresponsible and hateful towards your family and parents, nor become too attached, so much so that you neglect to make spiritual progress, and you become just caught up in your worldly activities and affairs. So we need to have a balance between the two, right? Be responsible, but at the same time have a clear goal of spirituality. So do your duties, take care of your family, be respectful towards your parents, be grateful to them, be affectionate to them. At the same time, do not be attached. Ultimately, our attachment is for God. Don't let those relationships become an obstacle on your spiritual progress. Yes, so that is the balance between these two.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna.